Hello and welcome to another episode of Wartune Solo Adventures. Those of you who saw the last episode probably noticed that I made a bit of an error when I did the final tattoo push thing. I should have done my homework, but I didn't, so that was a bit unfortunate. So I got my 12,000 stat points that are needed to get the Knighthood. However, I should have read up on how the stats need to be distributed, because the way I did it, I can't really reach the goals. So I finished maxing out my legendary talents, so I can now actually finish the quest for knighthood. So in order to do that, using the offensive line, as an archer I would need 10,000 plus in strength, and then 1,000 in defense and 1,000 in endurance. And so I did all of my tattoos here to around plus 1,500, because that's the even way to do it, with the least amount of diminishing returns to reach plus 12,000. Now, unfortunately, that means that I can't reach those goals. I should have left 2 of these at 1,000 and then done a few of them higher, so I could do the 10,000 and then 1,000, 1,000 distribution. Unfortunately, I didn't, so I will have to go the other route if I want to reach knighthood, and I will. As many of you probably know, also, the day after I did the final tattoo push, the devs announced that the requirements will be drastically lowered. So that felt like a bit of a waste, really, but that's the nature of the game. Can't really know when they change stuff. So at the end of the month, the requirements will go down, and by then I will be able to do the offensive line with the stats I have. I may need some slight redistribution. However, for everyone who reaches knighthood before June 8th, which is in 3 days as of this recording, will get some reward package. Not huge, but you get a bunch of these. Let's see, there's a sweet gift. Basically, you'll get some of these stones for increasing Titan and talent stones, I think 200 of each. So since I spend a bunch of advanced henna for nothing, well, not for nothing, I get some stats, but still quite an expensive way to get stats, I thought I'd get knighthood anyway, even though I don't really want the defensive line, just to get the rewards. And then once the requirements are lowered on June 30th, I think, I should be able to do both lines. I think I'll need to redistribute my tattoo stats a bit, but I think it should be doable, and I'll definitely be able to reach the offensive line anyway. So today I will actually get my character knighted, and then I'll do some initial exploration of the system, because I haven't really read up that much. I won't spend too much resources in stuff that can't be undone. So, since I plan to change weights, basically I put my stats at plus 6,000 in strength and then plus 3k in defense and endurance, which should be the requirement for the defensive line. I hope I'm not mistaken. This took every little bit of henna I could possibly muster, quite a bit of luck because you need to get the correct distributions and also not get negative in any of the needed stats. So I'm now at negative 1,000 charisma, which I'll get it sorted later once I'm into knighthood. So after finishing my talents, I can now do this quest, which is called An Audience with the King 3, and here I can select an advancement path, and this is obviously the one I wanted, shot, but I can't reach those stats. So, and I'm not sure. I think after the patch it will be 7,000 strength and then 1,000 each in these. I'll need to look it up anyway. That's 3 weeks from now, so I should get a bunch of henna and stuff, so I can switch my stats around a bit. But I should have enough for this. Survive path, and there are some basic skills that are the same, so it's not a complete loss. I will still be able to check out some of the things. Okay. And I suppose okay, so you get actually experience. Like I said, I haven't done too much studying on this system, so not even an announcement. Maybe when I complete this. No. Titan. Okay. So let's start with the skills, and I guess so. These ones are the common skills, and then you go either either way then. So I won't be able to. I probably won't put that many points in these skills because I will switch later, but I suppose I could max these out. Actually, I probably won't for now. I'll just take a small tour and then I'll do some reading and probably do a second take on this Knighthood stuff. The runes are the same, I guess, and my runes still need a lot of work, but so this is one. This one is a single target and 2 random targets. Okay, and then I could get this. This is 2 to 4 targets. Okay. And I'm not sure how much the reset is. I should look these things up. As long as you can spend bound balance on it, I should be fine because I have a bunch. Now I will be needing these to level the talents, and I suppose these are sort of general. Yeah, so I could do these, I suppose. Intensity and crit, influence and penetration, so those you probably want, and then there's casting block and then a bunch of resistance. Yeah, I will probably want to look those up as well. I guess I have a Titan now, or maybe not. I do. Reduce. Oh, that's a nice combo. Okay, I'm not sure. Train your Titan to level 1. I suppose I could do that. Or Titan. I'm not sure. This is probably tied to my switch. So I need to spend 50 of these stones. No real grasp on whether that is a lot or not, but just for fun, I suppose I could do that. Well, actually, let's see. So let's try. Okay, so right, so you get a lot of. You get 10 points for each. Let's show that again. So let's do 3 then. I got a critical. Okay, so I will need to train all 10 stars. So that will probably cost me more than I have, perhaps. One titan. So I assume that if I had gone the other way, I would have gotten some offensive titan, perhaps. I guess I'll hold on just a bit. So, wow. So next level is 285 million experience. So what does that give me? Trainee marksman. Okay, so I obtain extra skill points. Knighthood rank. Okay. I guess I would want to try out my new skills. So what would be a good way to do that? I suppose we could do where's the arena thingy? We can do a duel just to check them out. So this was I was expecting a bit more like trumpets and stuff when I reached my knighthood, but anyway, I guess not. So this will take a bit of getting used to. Okay, so I face the low level. I don't even have any skills. Huh, okay, I did not know that. Oh well. I guess, actually, let's do this. I'll go into the Forgotten Chambers. Forgotten Catacombs, obviously. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. So I will not have any troops with me. And I only have 2 skills. I guess I should probably level these up a bit because they weren't that impressive so far. Well, that's an okay amount of damage, I think. Let's see. Just for comparison, I'll go into self mode and see. What kind of damage I do with my self skills. Okay, so I'll need to level those up a bit before they become useful. Oh, okay, so this one, yeah, the Titan does the skill casting automatically. So casting it, I suppose a shield for the first turn could be decent. Not that useful though, because the first turns can usually be absorbed by my troops, so I'll probably need to change that up a bit. I don't think I will win this fight. Especially not now that my trusty heal bot has died, but and I don't have any healing here. Oh well. So let's take another look at these skills. So what's the... So the passive effects are the same, just a bit of damage boost. I guess the passive effects probably increase once you level them up a bit. So let's take a quick look at the skills. Let's assume I go the shot route, marksman, because that's... Though I could, since I do a lot of soloing, perhaps it's better for me to do the survive route. Could be. So this is an area of effect attack that is useful. More rage, obviously a good thing. And that's a really good thing as well, awakening points. And then some sort of Delphic. Damage increase stacking, that is great. Oh, and then damage debuff on enemies, which is also good. And that should be really good as well. And then what's... So that's not really useful for me, since I do mostly PvE. Phantom Echo, 20% transfer. Okay, so this is basically some sort of leech attack, that could be good. Okay, so this is some sort of dispel attack that could be useful as well. And that bleed. Passive bleed, that's kind of neat for long fights. And this is really a passive leech. Could also be useful, it's quite low though. Deals 200. Okay, decrease awakening points, that's not really useful if you do mostly PvE. So these top offensive skills are obviously a lot more useful, but the leeching stuff could be sort of kind of good, I guess. And I guess I will gain more skill points as I level up, so just back to the grind, I guess, which is not bad. I still have a lot of dungeons to do, so I guess we could check this out, because I will level these talents up no matter what. So talent stone times 5, so that's not that much. I guess this will increase exponentially. Spend. So did I spend my talent stones? I have 262. Oops, so let's take... And I should probably start with increasing my crit. So let's do that. Okay, so this is basically 5 talent stones is the equivalent of 200 balance or bound balance. So okay, so this is basically a small amount of bound balance. I guess it could be worse. I can do a few more, because there are events for this, but it's only for spending real balance, I think. Let's take a look if they're still around. Nope. Okay, but I'm pretty sure you only get rewards for spending unbound balance, which I'm not going to. So, and did it eat my... Okay, so it starts with the talent stones. So I guess more crit, and so I suppose you can have 10 levels of each talent, I guess. So that should be a nice increase of crit rate. Really good. yeah, it will be really exciting to check out all of the stuff regarding this Knighthood, and I'll promise to get back once I have done a bit more studying on the system, so I can actually start using it. But it feels really, really nice to finally get there. It was a long grind, but now I'm ready for some new parts of the game. I think I can do one more dungeon and so on. And hopefully my character will be more powerful. That is what I expect, actually. So until next time, guys, take care. See you soon.